10 curious information from locations across the global. 1. Mongolia has the global's sparsest populace. Mongolia's horse populace outnumbers the human populace. Mongolia is a vast, landlocked country spanning from Russia withinside the north to China withinside the south. It might not be the global's biggest United States of America in size, however it could sense find it irresistible because of it having the global's lowest populace density. In a few regions, it's feasible to move days without discovering any other man or woman. And with such numerous and dramatic landscapes along with mountainous terrains, rolling plateaus, grasslands and arid desolate tract steppes, it can simply be the breakout we're all dreaming of. 2. Granada in Spain is referred to as Europe's capital of caves. This manner of existence dates return to the 15th century. The Sacromont and Guadix caves in Granada are domestic to groups that also revel in the historic Spanish cave living manner of lifestyles, courting lower back to the 15th century. Nestled in a rocky formation right here are 2,000 underground houses, discreetly carved into the stone. In the past, those caves have been an area in which humans fled to keep away from non-secular and racial persecution. Today, they provide an area in which citizens retain to stay off the land simply as centuries of humans earlier than them. 3. Oymyakon in Russia is the coldest inhabited area on Earth. Even alcohol freezes in Oymyakon. The valley of Oymyakon in Yakutia, or the Pole of Cold, is placed in northeast Russia. Here, temperatures can attain -70. It's so cold, even alcohol freezes. With few contemporary day conveniences available, this apparently uninhabitable village is domestic to 500 Siberian human beings with conventional occupations together with reindeer herding, searching and fishing. Tourism is likewise turning into famous amongst people who can courageous the cruel conditions. 4. China has constructed a duplicate of Paris. They have the second one biggest replica of the Eiffel Tower withinside the global. Sitting at the outskirts of Hangzhou, China, is what locals call Little Paris. This luxurious actual property improvement is an architectural and engineering feat entire with an Eiffel Tower replica, despite the fact that 1 to 0.33 of the scale of the actual thing. It's nonetheless the second one biggest reproduction after the only on the Paris-Las Vegas hotel withinside the USA, an Arc de Triomphe, a Champs-Élysées, a fountain from the Jardin du Luxembourg, or even close to ideal variations of the French capital's boulevards of cream, neoclassical buildings. 5. The Bahamas is domestic to the global's biggest underwater sculpture. Dive below the water to take a better look. Despite the water being crystal clear, there's extra than meets the attention in New Providence. Hidden below the ocean's floor is the global's biggest underwater sculpture, weighing 60 tons, and status 18 toes high, named Ocean Atlas. The artist in the back of it, Jason DeCaires Taylor, creates myriad underwater sculptures that normally entice colorful sea lifestyles return to as soon as barren seabed. 6. Galezniak, Croatia, is the maximum best coronary heart-formed island. One to bear in mind for an unforgettable romantic getaway. While there are a honest few coronary heart-formed islands across the global, Galezniak in Croatia has been topped because the maximum best of them all. It turned into as soon as uninhabited, however now paintings is underway to make it an unforgettable romantic getaway destination, with the intention to quickly host wedding ceremonies and honeymoons. 7. Denmark is the cleanest as of a withinside the global. Denmark's forward questioning environmental mindset is a part of normal existence. Charm, subculture and coffee, Denmark has lots going for it. And now it's come to be something of an international environmental pioneer, being ranked because the cleanest United States of America with inside the International via way of means of the Environmental Performance Index, EPI, for 2021. Denmark's forward-wondering environmental mindset is a part of ordinary, nearby lifestyles. Take the town's latest Copenhagen building. It's a waste electricity plant that turns the metropolis's garbage into warmth and power. However, it additionally has a dry ski slope perched at the roof. Throughout the year, you'll discover each households and experts taking part in the adrenaline rush right all the way down to the bottom. 8. A Turkish village nonetheless uses foul language in ordinary lifestyles. Bird language is now at the UNESCO 2017 listing of intangible cultural heritage. The Turkish village of Kuşköy practices a rare, whistling language called hen language. Despite its name, this language isn't always used to speak to birds, however, as a substitute to villagers scattered alongside Kuşköy's steep mountainous terrain. The messages may be as elaborate as human language, and the high-pitched sounds are a genius manner to speak over lengthy distances. This centuries-antique custom has additionally landed itself at the UNESCO 2017 listing of intangible cultural heritage, so we can be fortunate sufficient to listen the whistles leap over the tree cover in individual someday. 9. New York's Central Park ranks because the maximum filmed vicinity with inside the global. Romeo and Juliet 1908 changed into the primary movie to function Central Park. Central Park is a New Yorker's safe haven from the bustle of Manhattan, which surrounds the park. Being America's first public park whole with grassy areas, monuments, sculptures, limitless bridges, migratory birds, or even a zoo, it offers countless alternatives for savvy place scouts. 10. You can stroll throughout Liechtenstein in much less than a day. It's handiest 25 kilometers north to south or 4 kilometers east to west till you attain the border. If exploring a metropolis on a weekend as soon as seemed like a fascinating challenge, strive on foot throughout a rustic in a be counted of hours. The small however stunning United States of Liechtenstein spans most effective 25 kilometers north to south and 4 kilometers east to west, so no matter the path you hike in, you may pass the Usava in a count of hours. The most effective capture is that, being positioned with inside the coronary heart of the Alps, you ought to assume to stumble upon a few steep inclines alongside your journey.